ทุกคนทำเพลงกันต่อดีกว่า
Professional Quidditch player. What if she's not actually that good?
I wish I could simply charm my exercise.
Oh, how fun and fun! You must try it.
Hello there.
Hello, Amit. Do I recall you saying that you speak gobbledygook?
I did. I do. Speak it. Is this to do with the goblin I saw you with in Hogsmeade?
It is. His name is Lodgok. We could use your help with something. He's waiting for me near a goblin mine. Would you be willing to help?
Of course. How exciting. Well, might this be dangerous?
I think he simply wants to show me something that involves gobbledygook. If it helps, he's a friend of Serona's.
Good to hear. Good to hear. If Serona trusts him, then I feel much better.
Lodgok is waiting. Shall we go?
Of course. I just want to check the pronunciation of a couple of key terms first. So I will meet you there.
ไปดีว่าเพื่อนโอ้โคตรไก่เพื่อนเราอยู่ไหนก่อนโอ้ยติด
A friend who speaks gobbledygook is meeting us. Before he arrives, perhaps you could tell me why we're here.
Of course. Unfortunately, presenting Ranrock with the Helmet of Urtkot did not have the effect I'd hoped. Because he knew the details surrounding its plunder, he presumed I'd had help from a witch or wizard in retrieving it.
How else did he expect Goblinkind to get the helmet back? Seems he has no interest in making amends with you.
I'm afraid we do not have the luxury of rational expectation when it comes to Ranrock. Damn Bragbor and his blasted journals.
Bragbor?
An ancestor of Ranrock's, renowned metal worker. If we are to work together, I suppose I must tell you more. Not long ago, Ranrock sent me to collect a recently unearthed set of Bragbor's journals. They described repositories that Bragbor had been commissioned to build for a group of witches and wizards.
What do you mean, repositories?
Large, magically fortified receptacles crafted from goblin metal. Ranrock recruited others to help me locate the repositories. We were to search anywhere that was connected to 5 names mentioned in the journals: Rackham, Fitzgerald, Bakar, Morganach, and Rookwood.
Rookwood Castle.
That is where we began our search.
Why does Ranrock care so much about these repositories?
He cares about what they contain. For centuries, wizards have refused to share their magical knowledge with goblins. Your kind will not even let us carry wands. Thus, many goblins, myself included, have spent our lives mistrusting wizard kind. Ranrock was convinced that the repositories contained a magical power that wizards wanted to keep for themselves. He is determined to take it for goblin kind. But
Here comes my friend Amit. Probably best to continue our conversation later.
Greetings, Lodgok. It is an honor, sir.
You speak gobbledygook.
โอ้ปากกาเลียว
อะไรอ่ะ
Enough. Please do not tell me that was meant to be gobbledygook.
Well, yes. Perhaps my pronunciation was a bit off. I imagine certain dialects differ.
Pronunciation is not the issue. I barely recognize that as language. I trust you can read gobbledygook better than you can speak it.
I can, Sir Lodgok.
Just Lodgok. Thankfully, we only need someone who can decipher written plans, since I cannot join you in the mine.
What written plans? And why can't you come with us?
We need some idea of what Ranrock knows or is plotting. I suspect a careless loyalist may have left plans behind. And I'm unable to join you because I cannot risk anyone reporting my presence to Ranrock. All you need to do is not be seen, either by the eye above the enchanted door or a loitering loyalist.
Amit and I can do this.
I will await your return. I shall see you soon.
ไปเพื่อน
The door is looking at us.
ว่าไงอ่ะเราต้องหายตัวหรือเปล่ามันมีลูกตาคาถาหายตัว
Yes, of course. Books so rarely prepare one for reality. A real goblin mind. It's even grander than I had expected. I cannot believe I met a goblin.
Let's just learn what we can to get out.
Look at this lift. Impressive workmanship for so simple a device.
Impressive workmanship aside, it's the only way forward.
I still can't believe we're inside a real goblin mine.
Revelio.
I've read about mines like this, but seeing one is something else altogether.
One less human to worry about.
Amit, you'll need to stay close to me. I've dealt with worse enemies than
More than I'm used to.
I'll get us through here safely, Amit. You have my word.
Right. Don't wish to be seen, do we?
มาเพื่อนมา
Revelio. Confringo. Revelio.
I feel like a character from one of the adventure books I read during the summer holiday.
Let's take a look around, Amit. See if we can find any plans.
Bound to be plans around here somewhere. A schematic. They're building something.
Revelio.
I can't quite make it out. Curious. Let me know if you see any more plans or schematics. We can't return to Lodgok empty-headed.
ขอเวลาแป๊บนึงแล้วเพื่อน
If I'm translating this correctly, and I think that I am, they're building something rather large. But what? There must be more notes around here. What could they be building?
Revelio.
นอนของมัน
That's the last loyalist.
Revelio.
Fortunate, really. Imagine most goblins to be brilliant and kind. Fascinating to see gobbledygook written in a goblin hand. The flourishes are extraordinary. I will get to the bottom of what they've been building down here.
สวัสดีน้องทาม
Oh, this really is too much.
Stay close. I've handled much worse.
Another boiler. This place is more complex than I had expected. Another schematic. What are they going to build? This mine is too small for whatever it is.
Confringo. Here. Revelio.
ข้างบนของเยอะมาก
Here. Guardian Leviosa. Revelio.
ตุ๊กตามังกรของเล่นโอ้ติดผีมาโอ้ยติด
Revelio.
ตรงนี้น่าจะเป็นร้านคาโซ่เนี่ยโคตรเยอะ
That should be the
เอ
last
อ
of
เพื่อน
them
กู
I'll
ตัว
meet.
ลอยไปเลยโหดจัดขอโทษทีสู้ๆครับโอเคพี่จะทำให้เต็มที่พี่จะทำให้เต็มที่ที่สุดเลย
I'll be quiet.
Revelio. Confringo.
This is not good. They're building enormous drills, bigger than this mine could contain.
Let's get out of here and tell Lodgok what we found.
เราต้องไปไหนต่อออกจากเมืองว่ะ
There must be a quicker way out of here than retracing our steps.
เอาผิดทางว่าจากทางไหนดิเดี๋ยวนะไม่ได้มาจากตรงนี้หรอกมาจากตรงนี้ใคร
Can we please...
That wasn't so bad, was it?
It was. It really was. I'm afraid I've had enough adventure for one day. For a lifetime, perhaps.
Thank you, Amit. I couldn't have done it without you. Now, if you don't mind, I'd like to have a word with Lodgok.
Understood? I'll leave you to it. Your goblin secrets are safe with me, but I get to write the book about this escapade someday. Without further ado, adieu.
They're building enormous drills. We found their plans. Ranrock must be searching for the repositories.
I fear you are correct. Other than Rookwood Castle, however, I do not know where else he plans to search.
I've been wondering about something else you said before we entered the mine.
Yes?
If you share Ranrock's views, then why are you helping me?
I expected Rookwood Castle to be deserted when I arrived to begin my search. So was surprised to find a witch there who had set up a sort of improvised research site. She was studying something so intently that she almost didn't notice me. When she looked up, I thought she would react with fear or disdain. But instead she did something that I will never forget. Without a moment's hesitation, she smiled and asked me to sit with her. She told me that she was a researcher and showed me a small, oddly shaped container with a strange symbol on it. She was certain it was made of goblin metal but was unable to open it. She wanted to work together.
Miriam.
Yes. But how did you...
Professor Fig's wife. He told me of her research, and I know of the container.
Ah. The reverence with which she talked of goblins and their intelligence and skill, it caught me entirely off guard. I'd never been treated with such respect by a witch or wizard. So, to my surprise, I let her study the container if she would allow me to search the castle on my own. We parted ways, with her promising to share what she'd learned. More of Ranrock's recruits arrived, and we began to dig, eventually locating the first repository. Ranrock was thrilled with our discovery, but furious when I told him about Miriam. Berated me for trusting a witch, and I heard she had been killed.
You think Ranrock murdered her?
I don't want to believe it, but I don't know. After that, something shifted in me. I had seen how the power from the repositories was transforming Ranrock, transforming all of them. I could no longer remain a part of it.
Thank you, Lodgok, for telling me this.
I tell you all of this so that you understand what is at stake. Ranrock never found all of Bragbor's journals, but the ones he did find suggest that Bragbor at some point built a repository far greater in size than the one beneath Rookwood Castle. What you've discovered here today worries me deeply. If Ranrock learns of the location of that repository, I fear we shall be destined for a great war. I will find out what Ranrock knows. Watch for my owl.
โอเค
Could it be a Merlin trial? Revelio.
ให้หนูทำอะไรคะอันนี้
I hope Professor Fitz...
I believe my next broom upgrade to be even more impressive than the last. Come by Spin Witches as soon as you can.
ลูกบอลอีกแล้วอะถ้ามีลูกบอลมันก็ต้องมีที่วางลูกบอลซึ่งมันอยู่ตรงไหน
This looks
โอ
intriguing.
เคอยู่ตรงนู้น
Wingardium Leviosa.
เก่งไปจริงอ่ะเก่งไปเอ้าอย่าไปลงไป
Wingardium Leviosa. That's that. Settled.
ปวดฉี่อ่ะทุกคนเข้าห้องน้ำแบบลุยกันต่อเควสต่อไปจะเป็นเควสอะไรกันนะอาจารย์ใหญ่วัดเชื่อไปทางไหนล่ะ
Please do be mindful where you walk, won't you?
Is it?
Wait. ปล่อยกันทำไมอันนี้จุดไฟได้หรือเปล่า
Confringo.
เซ็งไม่ได้
Revelio.
I did tell you not.
คีสามารถ
Why would I want to?
If I could undo all that happened that day, I would.
How nice to see you, my young friend.
Welcome back.
Hello, Professor. I have news. The goblins are looking for something. Another repository. They've built drills to help with their search.
Most troubling.
Are these repositories like the broken container I found at Rookwood Castle?
They are. I fear we have no time to lose. Have a look at the map. Fortunately, the next trial is fairly nearby.
It's Hogwarts.
As you know, I was headmistress in my time. My portrait hangs in the headmaster's office. In fact, I witnessed Professor Black learn of your arrival. And I'll confess that I wondered about you.
Wait, is the next trial in the headmaster's office?
It is. I had hoped that when the time came, the occupant of that office would be of help to us. Unfortunately, this headmaster seems wildly unconcerned with anything but himself. You'll need to access the office while he's away.
I understand. Very well. We'll find some way to get in.
Good. I shall meet you in my portrait there. Until then.
เสร็จแล้วล่ะไวมากไหมคุยกับเซบาสเตียนต่อ
Did you speak with my uncle?
I wish I had better news about your uncle and Anne.
Well, what did he say?
I'm afraid he wants you nowhere near Feldcroft, nor Anne.
I had to stop that goblin from killing my sister. He had no right to banish me from my own twin. If he thinks banishing me means I'm going to give up on Anne, he's sorely mistaken.
He also said he cannot excuse the use of dark magic in any form, and that if he hears of either of us using it, he'll go straight to Professor Black.
Huh. That relic, dark magic or not, is the key to saving Anne. To reverse that curse. I will not lose Anne for good. I should send the crest to Anne. She'll know that we need to meet.
I'm afraid I don't follow.
Nothing, just a thought. Now I'm more determined than ever to learn what power that relic has.
I shall wait to hear from you then.
Thank you. I very much appreciate you standing by me through all of this. I'll send you an hour when I have news.
เราต้องอยู่เคียงข้างผู้ชายแบบมาจริงเสร็จแล้วใช่ไหมแป๊บนึงนะทุกคนเสียบสายชาร์จแบตแป๊บโอเคเสร็จแล้วก็ไป
It doesn't matter.
It matters to me.
Professor Fig, the Keepers have shown me where the next trial is.
Has something changed?
Lodgok and I have learned that the goblins are searching for another repository, like the one we saw at Rookwood Castle. And I discovered that they're building massive drills to help in their search. Professor Fitzgerald seemed very concerned.
I see. Ranrock clearly knows even more than we suspected.
And sir, there's something else. Lodgok knew Miriam.
He knew Miriam?
They encountered each other at Rookwood Castle. She was doing research. That's where she found the container with the port key. He liked her so much that he let her leave with it, despite orders from Ranrock.
I don't know what to say. She could win over almost anyone. I want to hear more of this. And, in fact, I'd like to speak with Lodgok directly. But we've no time now. Where is the next trial?
Believe it or not, it's in the headmaster's office.
Incredible. Very well. You'll need the password to get past the stone gargoyle. The headmaster's house elf will know it.
I don't know the headmaster's house elf. Will he even speak to me? I imagine he's loyal to the headmaster.
He is. So you'll need a disguise. I have just the thing. A polyjuice potion. You'll look and sound like Professor Black.
Wait, doesn't Polyjuice Potion require a bit of the person you want to change into? And take ages to brew?
It does.
So how do you already have Polyjuice Potion to change into Professor Black?
One never knows when such a thing may come in handy. Let's just say I felt the need to be prepared for anything after my fruitless trip to the ministry on his behalf. Now, time is of the essence. Drink up and I shall explain more.
ที่ฉันกินนะ Oh my god โอ้โหกลายเป็นชายแท้เลย
How do you feel?
Incredible. I won't forget that taste anytime soon. How do I sound?
Convincing. I've taken the liberty of transfiguring your robes. As we discussed, you'll need the password from Scrope, who could be anywhere in the castle. You might look for Professor Kagawa. She's taken to badgering the poor elf about Quidditch in the hopes that he can convince Black to change his mind. Thus far, unsuccessfully.
I see. But what if Professor Black sees me?
Leave him to me. I shall tell him where to meet a liaison from the ministry in Hogsmeade. That should give you plenty of time.
Thank you, Professor. I suppose we'll meet again in the map chamber.
It's rather strange to hear gratitude coming from Professor Black. I'll see you there.
Now to find the headmaster's house elf.
ทางออกไหนได้มาเล่นตัวชายแท้เลยอ่ะมาจริง
Do you have a moment, Professor? Professor, I was hoping to catch you.
Places to be, Professor Sharp. Places to be.
Of course, sir. Only... you'd asked me about a particular potion, and well,
I did? I did, yes. Well, spit it out, Sharp. I don't have all day.
Probably best not to discuss it here, sir.
จะตัดสินใจว่าอะไรดีที่สุด
I assure you, Sharp, you may speak freely.
Very well. I've brewed the cure for boils you wanted. I can drop it by your office when it's convenient.
Of course, yes. No need for all the cloak and dagger. Simply have a student deliver it.
A student. Very well, sir, if you insist.
I do. And thank you, Sharp. I just hope you've brewed enough for all my boils.
Now, to determine which student...
When I witness what passes for magic in these halls, I simply mourn for the future.
What could the headmaster want?
ไปหวังว่าอย่าเจอใครอีกนะอย่าโปะ
I haven't time for any of you at the moment. None. None at all. Move aside.
Headmaster, here, what could he want?
Stand proud, purebloods. The future is yours.
คุยกับมาดาม
Professor, a word? Professor Black, again, it is not too late to reconsider your decision regarding Quidditch. We could still have trials and a somewhat shortened season. It would be better than none at all.
But the injury, Madam Kagawa.
Professor, more than one student has taken a bludger to the head on our pitch. I dare say it knocked some sense into them. And they're fine now. The fact that it happened to be a pureblood, well, that's no reason to...
What nonsense! That you would trivialize the health of a student over a silly game.
A silly game? You are quite impossible sometimes. Sir, I've a good mind to write to the Department of Magical Games and Sports at the Ministry about you.
นั่นคงไม่ฉลาดนะ
Good idea. I can even provide the parchment should you need it. Now, where is my elf?
Parchment? Very well, I will, and with pleasure. And I spotted Scrope in the Great Hall. Seems to be avoiding me.
I wonder why. Good day, Madam Kagawa.
What did we do to deserve him as a...
If you must speak with me, consult my secretaries or what have you. Now move along.
I hope it's not about anything I've been doing.
Has anyone seen my ivory-handled hand mirror? Of course you haven't.
Professor, a word, please. Hello, Professor Black.
Ah, Professor Weasley. How delightful to see you.
Sir?
Since I have you here, I wonder if I might, speak with you about Professor Fig.
Oh, very well.
I've decided to give him a bit more, leeway with his time.
Leeway, Professor? Are you sure that's wise? I confess I do worry for his students. He's rarely here as it is.
เขาจัดการแลกความรักของอัศวางและฉันไม่คิดถึงเขา
Well, yes. He's handling some official ministry business for me.
I see. But, sir, if I may, I am wary of how much time the new fifth year seems to be spending away from the castle, supposedly on Professor Fig's behalf. I've heard unsettling rumors of their escapades. Everything from sneaking into the Forbidden Forest to confronting Ranrock's loyalists and Rookwood's lot.
What? Goodness. You cannot believe everything you hear, Professor. No, you cannot. I mean, I shall keep an eye on Fig. You simply keep doing the wonderful job that you're doing. Simply wonderful.
Thank you. But I'm happy to look into...
Good. That'll be all, Weasley. I mean, Professor Weasley. Good day.
Good day.
A wonderful job. Leeway for Professor Fig. I shall never understand that now.
That ought to give Professor Fig some breathing room.
Professor Black is happy with Scrope's...
Scrope!
Oh, greetings, Master.
Remind me of the password to my office.
Oh, but Master made Scrope swear never to tell anyone, even Master himself.
คุณกล้าถามฉันเปลี่ยนใจแล้ว
How dare you question me? I've a mind to give you a matching set of ears.
Yes, sir. Of course, sir. Scrope begs forgiveness. It is the Black family motto, Master.
Right. Of course.
Master does remember it.
เกี่ยวกับความแข็งแกร่งเกี่ยวกับราชการของตระกูลข้าเกี่ยวข้องกับความบริสุทธิ์ของเลือดอันนี้ละกัน
It's pure bloods forever, isn't it?
Close, Master. Scrope thinks Master is indeed testing Scrope. It is always pure.
Obviously.
And, of course, as Master knows, in French.
Yes, of course. I order you to pronounce it for me.
But Master knows that Scrope's French is most pitiful. Very well. Toujours pur.
Thank you. Never speak of this conversation with me or anyone else.
Of course, sir. Scrope shall try his best to keep out of Master's way.
The polyjuice potion's wearing off. I best get out of sight.
โอ้ยกำลังจะหมดฤทธิ์ปิ้งเร็วจะโป๊ะ
Made it just in time. It's wearing off.
เลอไม่หยุดเลยตานี้
Fig was right. I can't believe it worked. Now, to speak the password to the gargoyle. Revelio.
เราจะพลาดสิ่งนี้ได้ยังไงการจุดไฟนี่นะเราจะพลาดได้หรอ
Revelio.
ไกลหรือเปล่าโอ้โหทำไมรุนแรงกับเพื่อนโอ้โหโอ้โหโอ้โหรุนแรงกับเพื่อนมากคืออะไรคะเนี่ยพังร้องเพลงแบบมีความสุขมากอะเดี๋ยวโอ้โหขั้นสามเดี๋ยวพลาดได้ยังไงก่อนต้องเป็นของทองอ่ะจริงป่ะนี่แหละฉันตามหาตามมานานเป็นยังไงอะ
The gargoyle. That's where I need to speak the password. Toujours pure. I wonder if all the elite wizarding families have a motto. Revelio. Alohomora.
บนของก่อนนะคะสวัสดีค่ะน้องลี
Revelio.
เดินสีทองเท่านั้น
Alohomora.
ห้องเยอะมาก
Revelio. Alohomora. Revelio.
ขอป้อนหน่อยนะคะอาจารย์มีกุญแจเมื่อกี้หรือเปล่าอ่ะเหมือนจะเป็นกุญแจอันเมื่อกี้
Revelio.
นั่นไงกู
It's
ว่า
good to see you.
All thanks
Gotta
to
get
Professor
caught
Fig's
tonight.
quick thinking. Now what?
Approach the pedestal in the antechamber and read the book that appears.
I suspect there will be more to this than reading a book.
Your suspicions are correct. We shall speak when you are finished.
Has this been under the headmaster's nose all this time? Revelio. That must be the pedestal.
สดน้ำหนึ่งฉันไม่อยากสดน้ำแล้วเธอฉันจะหยิบใบไปดีกว่า
Where am I? Professor Fitzgerald, can you hear me?
I am here. In this place, you may call me Neve.
ฉันอยู่ที่ไหน
You
คะ
shall be witness to a fable. Pay attention. Things are not always as they seem.
ฉันอยู่ที่ไหน
You must move swiftly and cautiously. Use the tools you encounter to find. In this place, as in life, death takes many forms. Avoid each of them at all costs.
I should have run when I could. I'd be free by now.
They're gone. For now. I need to get out of here. Where could Neve be? I need to time this just right.
What?
เห็นดิฉันได้ยังไง น่ากลัวมากเศร้าอ่ะ มันเห็นพี่นิดเดียวมันขวนพี่เลยอ่ะ มันร้าย
I'd best move while I can.
สเตลแตก
Neve must be here somewhere. I need to time this just right.
หันไปแล้วจะหันกลับมานะสารแน่
I see. A staircase straight ahead.
เดินไปค่ะสารแหน่นักมันร้ายมากจริงๆตัวใหญ่มากแม่ใหญ่ขนาดนี้ต้องนั้นจะใหญ่ขนาดไหนไม้คาถานะไม้คาถาพี่แกต้องใหญ่มากแน่
A ladder. Perhaps they won't be able to find me if I go up there.
อะไรคะเป็นอะไรคะฟีนปล่อยมันน่ากลัวจังเลย
This is my chance. I'm coming, Neve. Too many. I must cross this road as fast as I can.
เยอะเกินไปไหมคะเนี่ย
That's where I need to go. But I need to find a way past them.
สระแน่อย่ามาทางนี้ค่ะไม่มีใครอยู่ตรงนี้ทั้งนั้นเสือกจริงๆดีมากดมแมลงวันทำไมรีบไปไปค่ะตัวกูอ่ะชิดขอบไปก่อน
Nothing this way but more danger.
ไม้คาถาค่ะที่ใหญ่
Must be another way to find you.
แล้วมาดูกันว่ามันจะใหญ่แค่ไหน
I need to turn back. There's no getting past them that way.
อย่ามามองเห็นชัดฉันจะต้องหลบตรงไหนล่ะราจีเดินผ่านเมืองโดยไม่มีใครเห็น
That doorway looks like the only safe way forward.
ฉันไม่ได้อยู่ตรงนี้จริงๆนะจริงฉันไม่
Now's
ได้
my chance.
ดอกทองมีคนใช่ไหมคนแหละ
That's the way forward.
โอเค
Can this be? I think I'm invisible.
ไม่มีใครมองเห็นฉันทั้งนั้นไปค่ะจะต้องไปทางไหนพวกกูอะวิ่งให้มันเร็วๆได้ไหมมึงจะตัดตอนย้อนทำไมเสื้อผูกไปแล้วต้องไม่มีคนเห็นแล้วนะจริง
They can't see me at all. I can get closer to them. This is the way forward.
สารแหน่เห็น
Finally
เก่ง
free.
มาก
Now, where are you, Neve?
You have outrun death thus far, but have yet to find me.
ในที่สุดพี่ก็โจ
Keep
มมันมาได้
searching, but this time you will be unable to hide. Wield the wand you see before you. Do not squander its extraordinary power.
ไม้กายสิทธิ์โอ้โหน่ากลัวมากผ้าคลุมคือปังควรจะมีตั้งแต่ตอนแรก
I've never felt such
เพื่อ
power.
ที่เราจะได้ไม่โป๊ะเป็นจุยกระจายมากเราต้องสู้แล้วแน่ๆเลยอะสกิลมาเอาไหนโอ้โหแรงมากแม่โดนสารแน่บอกได้คำเดียวว่าอย่างสารแน่บ้านอ่ะเยอะมากใช่นางลุมเก่งมากเราเป็นเพียงผู้หญิงตัวเล็กๆก็มาลุมกันได้หรอนี่เรากำลังเจอกับปาร์ตี้โมอยู่ละฉันชอบความใหญ่ของเขาอย่าทำร้ายฉันค่ะหลงจอดลงล้อใช้ไม่ได้หรอคะว่าจริงเดี๋ยวไอ้ตัวใช้ตะกี้ไม่ได้ลงมาทำไม 2เลยใส่ทุกสกิลนะสลบสลบไม่โหดใครกำลังขัดกันใช้สกิลมากจะบอมมาได้ก็ไม่ได้บอมสักทีอย่าตายครับแรงมากไกลมากได้ฉีดโอ้หาใจร้ายอ่ะไม่ทันจะกลิ้งทำทีนี้เหนื่อยอ่ะผมไม่หักเลยยา25 ขวดคือไปแล้ว7 ขวดแคทบอกอีกแล้วถ้าเดินคือตอแหลมากเชิญ
Simple stone. This must be for me.
You're far from finished. Pass through the mourners ahead. Nothing is what it seems. แกให้ฉันเดินไปทางไหนแกก็ไม่บอก
She's gone.
Oh, poor Neve.
ยังอยู่อีกเหรอ
We won't be the same without her.
ใครตุยอะฮะ
You found me, but you cannot undo what has been done. The magic of the stone can only conjure a shadow of my former self. But there is no light without shadow, as there is no shadow without light. Simply because you can eliminate darkness does not always mean that you should.
เราเดินตามคุณแม่ค่ะคุณแม่คือเดินสับบิดไม่ไหว
Remember that as you witness my memory.
น้ำตาแห่งตัวมัม
Isadora, what you did for your father was remarkable.
Wasn't it? And Percival needn't worry about the strands of emotion or the traces that this magic leaves. I found a way to contain all of it.
You haven't stopped.
Goblin Silver.
You spoke to a goblin about this.
Don't worry, he has no idea what we're containing.
We don't know what effect any of this may have. The emotions, the dark traits.
You sound like Percival. And as it happens, I do know. It is a source of strength, of focus. Somehow it enhances my ability to wield magic.
I don't follow, Isadora.
I think we can harness it.
Power like this is not to be toyed with. In the wrong hands.
You saw what I did for my father. Neve, imagine the good we could do. Everyone is in some kind of pain.
What are you doing?
Breathe it in. Can you feel it?
Oh, Isadora. This must stop. All of it.
You've kept this power to yourselves for so long because you fear it. I choose to embrace it.
หนังนี่แหละหนังต้นล้วนต้นเรื่องฉันพูดอะไรกลับมาด้วยชุดอันสวยงามของเรา
Revelio.
Is it true? Has someone completed the first 3 trials?
It is, and I have.
But you are so...
Young. I know. You must be Professor Bakar.
I am.
Pleased to meet you. The pensive memory I just witnessed. Was Isadora inhaling painful emotions?
She was.
I was amazed to see that it seemed to give her some sort of power, and that she could harness it. But how?
I worry that you seem more intrigued than repulsed. I hesitate to reveal the location of my pensive to someone who, perhaps, has yet to understand the responsibility of power.
I can assure you, Professor, I do. In fact, what you don't yet know is that a dangerous goblin called Ranrock has accessed the repository at Rookwood Castle. He has learned to harness the contents of it as a source of immense power. He plans to use that power against wizard kind. We have no time to waste.
I see. Nonetheless, the knowledge you shall gain after you witness my memories is too valuable to share without further consideration. I shall require time to confer with the other keepers.
It seems we have no choice but to wait, frustrating as it is. I heard what you told Professor Bakar. Isadora was inhaling emotions to gain power?
She was, and she pulled emotions, as she did from her father, from Professor Fitzgerald, without permission.
Monstrous.
What's more, she said that she found a way to store the traces of magic she extracted in goblin silver.
The repositories?
Possibly. There's something I didn't get a chance to tell you earlier. Ranrock has been digging at locations tied to the 5 names he found in the journals of a goblin metalworker named Bragbor.
5 names? The Keepers, and who else? Isadora Morganac?
Precisely. That's how he's been one step ahead of us. Gringotts, the Tower, Rookwood Castle.
If the Keepers won't tell you where the next trial is yet, I say we at least maintain a watch on Ranrock. Perhaps he'll lead us to more information.
Perhaps. I hope to hear from Lodgok soon. I haven't heard anything since I learned of the drills. Oh, and as you've probably guessed by now, your Polyjuice plan worked like a charm.
I knew it would. I may have done too good a job distracting Black. I had no idea he can't hold his fire whiskey.
จบหรือยังค่ะจบแล้วแหละ
I shouldn't have reacted so bitterly about your goblin friend. I apologize. I hope we can finish what we started with the triptych.
You wanted to speak with me, Mother?
I had hoped to speak with you alone, Natsai.
Your message mentioned your concern about an unusual creature that was spotted in the woods near Hogsmeade. That could have been anything.
You know what it was, Natsai.
I am allowed to leave the castle. I am always careful, Mother.
Careful? Officer Singer disagrees. She sent me an owl telling me that you have been trying to collect evidence of some kind against dark wizards. She berated me for not keeping a closer eye on you, and she is right. I do not want you visiting Hogsmeade for the near future.
But Mother!
My little gazelle, you are well-intentioned, but you must not meddle in the affairs of dangerous people.
If someone had meddled in Matabeleland, Father would still be with us.
I must get to class. Perhaps your friend can get you to listen to reason.
ทำไมโยนภาระมาให้เรา
So
ล่ะ
frustrating. She never listens to me.
She called you her little gazelle. Is that a term of endearment where you're from?
It is specific to me. I am the unusual creature in Hogsmeade she mentioned. Self-transfiguration is not taught at Hogwarts, so I am gently discouraged from practicing it. However, I am an animagus, and it is in my gazelle form that I have been able to wander the Highlands rather freely until now, much to my mother's chagrin. That is how I managed to spy on Rookwood and Harlow.
Now the nickname makes sense. What an extraordinary ability to have.
It is. I love transforming, but Mother is less enthusiastic about it. She says that no creature, especially one as rare as a gazelle, should be bounding about where poaching has become so prevalent. She claims that she has foreseen tragedy befall me in my gazelle form. But she has used her sight to control me too many times. I no longer believe it.
แม่ของคุณอาจจะพูดถูก
She's concerned for your safety. It may be best for you to stay away from Hogsmeade for now.
That may be safe, but I do not believe that it would be best. Do you? You could have fled the moment you discovered that Rookwood, Harlow, and Randrock were after you, but you did not. I choose to act as you have. I must deal with Rookwood and Harlow, not hide from them. My mother cannot know where I am all the time. Thank you for being here during that rather awkward conversation.
อึดอัดจริง อุ๊ย บอมบาด้า เราต้องไปแล้วปะนี่อะไร พูดคุยกันดีไม่เอา เราจะไปเรียนคาถาใหม่ บอมบาด้า แล้วฉันจะไปยังไง มันช่างไกลเหลือเกิน
I should investigate.
This is a waste of my talents. Someone's here.
Bring them.
Not quite. Much too close.
blood's on Ranrock's hands. Revelio.
ฉันอยู่ที่ไหนคะเนี่ยโอ้วางไม้ไก่กองเล่นเทลอ๋อเกมวิ่งอะเหรอเทลรันเนอร์โอเคแล้วฉันก็จะบินได้แล้วสินะต้องไปตามหาผู้ชาย
Who lived here, I wonder?
เซบาสเตียนนี่ก็คือชอบเหลือเกินนะมาไกลๆสิ่งเล็กๆที่เรียกว่าบอลลูน
That relic is the key to saving Anne. I know it. Meet me outside of Feldcrot as soon as you can.
We should speak with Mr. Bickle's friends. I believe I can sneak away without drawing my mother's eye. Meet me near
I received your owl. Thank you.
I'm glad you came. I spotted droves of Ranrock's loyalists coming up from the coast. Overheard one of them say they're headed to another cavern, like the one we found. How are they still one step ahead of us? They can't know about the triptych.
I don't know. I did see another memory. This time it was a keeper named Neve Fitzgerald. She was unnerved by Isadora's use of ancient magic. But I still can't be sure how any of it connects to Ranrock.
These keepers are playing games with you. You need to press them for more information.
It doesn't work like that. To access each of these memories, I have to complete a trial. It's not as easy as you think. They're showing me the memories in a particular order.
Either they don't trust you, or you don't care enough about Anne to ask the difficult questions.
Of course I care, Sebastian. We've come this far. Don't let your frustration get the better of you.
Fine. I'll defer to your keeper friends, for now. But I don't like it.
We don't have a choice. Now, shall we see where the triptych led us here?
Let's go, quickly, before we're spotted. Keep a close eye out. I saw some of Ranrock's crew moving off the path just ahead.
I wonder why.
Raiding, I imagine. This mountain used to safeguard local hamlet valuables. But it's been abandoned ever since Ranrock took hold of the coast.
Hey, เราได้วอร์มอ๋อแรงมาก
All of Ranrock's loyalists deserve the same fate. Nice work. Thestrals overhead. Some consider them a bad omen.
Not everyone does.
I know that.
All right.
I'm making small talk. I'm gonna trek up this mountain in silence.
Revelio.
ช่องเขียนเต็มชัดเลยของมันเยอะเหลือเกินสีฟ้า
Revelio.
ขอบคุณที่พาเรามาแวะนะเซบัสตามมาเร็วๆโอ้โหวิ่งช้าชิบหายแล้วบอกให้กูเร็ว
Kill any who trespass.
ได้ยินเสียงสัตว์โตอยู่ข้างหน้า
Wait, we should have some sort of plan.
I'm rather than die. I didn't fight this minute.
What?
That's not expensive.
Cover up why he's coming back this way.
They got what they deserved.
What were you thinking?
I was thinking about dead goblins.
You could have got us killed.
But I didn't. Looks like Ranrock's loyalists were heading further up the path.
Let's keep going. Confringo! Revelio.
องเกียร์ของคุณเต็มหมดแล้วอีกแล้วเหรอสีเขียวนี่ขอทำไปทิ้งไว้ก่อนนางขี้บ่นมากเพื่อนทำตัวไม่น่ารักไงทางนู้นมีอะไรเปล่าวะไม่ใช่กล่องโอเค
Ramrock's gonna make everyone pay.
Anything made from goblin silver belongs to us. Whether it's a sword or a repository, whatever that is.
Did you hear that goblin?
Ridiculous notions of ownership.
เพื่อนจะพาเรามาตายอะสิเราจะตายกันหมดบอมบาดา
I won't rest until you're dead.
คืออะไรอ่ะด้านข้าล่ะโอเคขอบคุณ
I agree. Only good wizard's a dead wizard. Ranrock's got that right.
ให้เรามาทำอะไรที่นี่เราไปกับชีวิตอันตรายเย่ไปก่อนนะบ้านเยอะมากแล้วมาก
Your spells glance off of me. You won't stop me.
เตะ
How dare you use that spell on me?
บ้าโอ๊ยเจ็บมาก
I will have.
This must
หม
be.
ดหรือยังนี่
Sebastian, wait.
Wait. For what? Why are you suddenly so cautious?
Listen to me. I know you're angry and frustrated, but charging ahead now could undo all the progress we've made. Lodgok said...
Oh, your goblin friend?
Stop it, that's enough. Not all goblins are like Ranrock. I am not the enemy. We want the same thing, to find answers.
I thought we wanted the same thing.
We do.
เพื่อนมันดื้อ
Listen to me. Lodgok has insights into Ranrock that we don't. He told me that Ranrock somehow knows about the Keepers and is searching anywhere connected to each of them. That's why they always seem to be one step ahead. I know what I'm doing. You need to trust me, or I don't see that we can continue together.
Fine. Fine. I'm sorry. I'm letting my emotions get the better of me. And I have been for a while. I do trust you. And I don't think I can help Anne without you.
Good. Ranrock clearly knows more than we thought. We need to be careful and do this right, not just go charging in. We have our work cut out for us. We need to work together if we're going to find the final piece to the triptych.
เราจะตัดเพื่อนมาจะตัดเพื่อนมันมาเริ่มครบของก็ยิ่งเต็มอยู่ยังจะบ่นอีกค้นหาอักษรรูป
So far, so good.
Charming. Spiders. How
Revelio.
อุ๊ยอย่าตกใจอุ๊ยอย่าตกใจตาย าสาวไม่ใช่หน่อยปลาตัวใหญ่นะ
Almost as good as if I'd done it myself.
Revelio.
ไหนวะอีก
These spiders are determined to make a meal of us.
I'm sure we taste better than a goblin dinner. We've rid the world of another spider. I shall sleep better. Fringo! Annoying little beasts, aren't they?
ศพหนึ่ง
The staircase leading here. Whatever for?
I don't think anyone's been here for ages.
Confringo!
Look at this place. Not really my style. A bit much if you ask me.
มันนั้นต้องมาเพราะว่าถ้ามันใหญ่ขนาดนี้ทุกอย่างจะสามารถโยนได้โดนเสียบแล้วแหละก็โดนระเบิดตัวเองด้วย
for runes.
ช่างยิ่งใหญ่และโหดร้าย
We've seen rune symbols like these before.
โอ้สีเขียวเยอะมาก
Revelio.
หนึ่งเพื่อนฟาร์มก่อน
Confringo.
Finding these chests, luck or instinct?
Revelio. Confringo.
Can't get out of here quick enough.
Revelio.
อะไรนี่
Sebastian, a journal entry. We should look for
ยา
more.
ค่ะ
Why couldn't she have kept all our journal entries in one place?
ศึกหนักหรือเปล่าให้ยามาด้วย โอ้โหพระเจ้า งานไม่ใหญ่แน่นะพี่อะไรข้าวของมาตอแหลมาจะสาบ
Troll.
ก่อนเลยหวังไปก่อนน้องกรุณาเป็นพวกกูไปก่อนได้ไหมพวกก่อนเราต้องการตีเพิ่มเพื่อมากเกินไปแล้วนะไอ้ทุกอย่าง
Nice teamwork.
Even nothing like an angry troll to bring friends together.
ฉันไม่อยากเป็นทีมเบิร์กกับเธอเลยเธอรู้ตัวปะฉันจะตุยอยู่แล้วบ้าจริง
Revelio. Confringo.
ก็คือฉันจะต้องซ่อมใช่ไหม
Debris everywhere.
Prepare.
ซ่อมตรงไหนอะ
Revelio.
ว่ากูก็เดินมาซ่อม
Prepare.
That was a piece of work.
More than one. Revelio.
ขอบคุณสำหรับดาค่ะ
A journal entry. Isadora was here.
โอเค
Wingardium Leviosa. Leviosa. Ha. Revelio.
ได้ยาแบบจุก
I'm out of breath after all of those stairs. But the view, well worth it.
ๆทำไมมันไปไม่ได้จบเลยฮะแบบนึงอะ
Bombarda. Wingardium Leviosa. Leviosa. Ha. Ha.
โอเคไปยังไงอะอ๋อมันต้องไปทางนู้นเหรอป่าววะ
Revelio.
หรือว่ามันซ่อมได้หรือเปล่าหรือว่าเราจะไม่ได้
Prepare.
ก็ไม่ได้จบแล้วไม่เอาก็ได้
Another barrier. We can blast through it. I'm certain.
Revelio.
Good news?
This journal entry sounds worrisome. Confringo. Revelio.
This can't be a dead end. Must be another floor above us. Almost as good as if I'd done it myself.
Revelio. This place can't have belonged to only Isadora.
The triptych pointed us here. Another rune symbol. Feel as if I should be fluent in runic language by now.
ไม่ทันเหรอ
Revelio.
Could this be another area Isadora created?
Isadora must have honed her skill with ancient magic here.
ช่างไกลเหลือเกิน
I know from the memories I've seen that the keepers in Isadora didn't see eye to eye on the use of ancient magic.
ข้างบน
I wish you could see one of her memories.
The final canvas piece of the triptych. We've done it.
Isadora should not have had to keep all this secret.
I know from the memories I've seen that the keepers in Isadora didn't see eye to eye on the use of ancient magic. But I don't understand why she seems to have gone to such great lengths to tell her story without their knowledge.
I wish you could see one of her memories.
So do I.
Perhaps completing the triptych will shed more light on all of this.
Revelio.
I cannot believe the journey this triptych took us
ว่าแต่กูยังไม่ได้เรียนวิชาใหม่เลยดิ
This is it.
Don't keep me in suspense. Go on, place it.
Another pensive.
This is what we've been chasing.
I wonder.
What is it?
Let's find out.
I cannot bring my brother back, Father. But I can give you peace. Please, have a seat.
Isadora, we are all most intrigued to hear.
We're ready. I've something to show you. Father, these are my colleagues from Hogwarts. Father hasn't spoken since my brother died. On my travels, I confirmed that which I've always believed. That we have the power to take away pain.
Isadora. What have you done?
I took his pain.
Thank you.
พ่อพูดแล้ว ตอนแรกพ่อไม่พูดอะไรเลย
That worked.
It did indeed.
Of course it did. It's goblin silver.
I need something much bigger.
All right. It would help if you could tell me more about what it is you're storing.
Magic. Left over from a spell I devised to remove pain, but if used correctly, its power can be used to do even more good.
Why would you want to store such magic away?
I only need to keep it safe until I can convince my colleagues of its worth. Magic like this unnerves some.
Well, everyone's ready to wield such power.
Perhaps not. Someone will be.
She took away the pain. I knew it. I knew there was a way to help Anne.
Something isn't right, Sebastian.
What do you mean? You saw what she did.
No, not the memories, the portrait. I think the reason Isadora hasn't appeared is because she can't.
I don't follow.
We have seen that view before. The abandoned home in Felcroft, the destroyed painting. It was her.
So someone destroyed a bit of enchanted canvas, but we found the memory.
Yes, you're right.
We saw what she wanted us to see. We saw what she could do, what you can do.
But I don't know how to do what Isadora did.
Well, then you shall learn. The Keepers can teach you.
I'm not sure that they would. The Keepers believe that removing someone's ability to feel pain, it's a highly complicated, unpredictable form of magic. One that should be wielded with great care, if at all.
If at all? You've overcome all of their challenges. You've more than proven yourself. You can wield it. You have the ability. Please, talk to the Keepers. If not for me, then for Anne.
Why did the Keepers want to keep Isadora quiet? Why destroy her portrait?
เรียบร้อยหนึ่งขอแวะฮอกมีดกัน
Hogsmeade, here I come.
One of Ranrock's drills in a mine along the shore. I intend to destroy it. I'm tired of trying to reason with him. You're welcome to join me, but if I don't see you there, I will reach out when I return. I have something to give you.
Lodgok's getting himself into more danger than he realizes. Might better find him.
ถุงมือ78เชียวเหรอ โคตรรวย
I hope to see you again.
เอาแหละน้องๆทุกคน พี่ว่าพี่ง่วงแล้ว พี่ขอตัวไปนอนก่อนนะ ฝันดีนะคะทุกคน จุบุจุบุจุบจุบบ๊ายบาย